Why Poland?
Oh yeah, yes.
For all the places in the world. Why Poland?
Like,
I don't know what to say.
Explain it again and again, the same thing. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I don't know why. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Woo! See who we have here again. Thank you.
You're so good to your subscribers, actually.
Yes, they are good. They said they loved the video. Thank you guys for your feedback from our previous video, and because of that, we are bringing another.
We made this again for you guys.
Yes.
You requested.
Yes, guys, we are bringing her back, and today we have an amazing topic, as you must have seen or might have seen from the title. But before that, guys, as always, this is Elaine.
Thank you actually, guys, for subscribing to my channel from the previous video. I really appreciate. And as usual, the way to support a YouTuber is to subscribe. So please subscribe to Princess channel and my channel.
Yes,
and
guys.
you usually say turn on your notification. There's a way you say
Yes.
So you say can you say it?
Okay, I'm going to say. So guys, as you have heard from her, please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Click your notification so that whenever she uploads, you'll be the first to know. So Elaine, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So guys, let us stop all this rambling and let's get into the video.
Yes.
So Elaine, today's topic is a little bit sensitive, and we also would appreciate it if you guys are very nice in the comment section, because we just want to discuss this, and it's just an awareness to other people, other skin color people like us here in Poland or in diaspora. So we just want to bring this as an awareness to so many people, because we have been doing videos about people coming to Poland to study, and we don't want you to come and feel offended with some of these things that we're going to discuss today.
It's actually our own experiences. Maybe some people will have a different
experience. So that's the disclaimer. This is our experience. You might have a different experience, and that is to you and to us. This is what we have experienced. So, and the topic is talking about how it feels to be a Black here in Poland. I will go back to when I first came, because when I first came to Poland, to be honest, it took me like, apart from church, because I went to church then, apart from church, it took me like a good 1 month to see a Black man on the street.
Wow. For me, it was different. I already knew someone who was here. So, I was introduced visually. So I knew there's someone that I would meet. So like I said, like for me, it was me and my friend, and I didn't see any Black person. So for me, seeing a Black person on the street, I was like, oh wow, how are you? I was always smiling and all that. So, and even now when you walk past something and you see a Black person, like this,
but there's some people that like
they don't.
But the truth is that we say hi and something, and a Polish person will be like, but do you know him? Like, the time my other video that you said, this is my sister. They're like, how is she your sister?
How is she? No, for Africa, I don't know. That is how it is.
That it is, like wherever we see ourselves in diaspora, whether you're she's even from East Africa and I'm from West Africa, so we don't even speak the same. That's so fast. Wow. So she's from East Africa and I'm from West Africa, and that is it, and that's how we see ourselves and we call ourselves sisters and all that. And she speaks Swahili and we can only communicate with English, so that is it. So being Black in Poland, this is one of the experiences we get. Like but now it's changed. Like I see,
I think now there's so many.
I cannot go in a week on the street without seeing a Black person. But during my time it was actually difficult.
It was very hard.
So what is the first thing that you say that you experience, as a Black in Poland?
For me, I think, as what she has just said, there's very few. The Black community in Poland is like, I don't know, 1.11%. So there are also Polish people or even other foreigners who are pretty much, they have not been seeing Black people.
Especially when you go to other, or like cities like Łódź or Lublin or something like, not like Warsaw, fine, Warsaw it's okay, but when you go to other smaller cities.
So those people who are there, before that, I didn't understand that they were curious to know about us, so I was somehow offended, like they want to, like I used to have braids, so there's a lady, I remember one incident, she was like just looking at me, and then when we dropped in the same metro, she came to me and just started touching, because she was speaking Polish. So
Oh, that's no,
yeah.
Oh,
at
whoa,
first, I
whoa,
did
whoa,
not really
woman, what are you
understand.
doing?
Yeah, but then later I was like, they have never seen any. Maybe they see this in movies or in the TV. So I was.
So you mean like
curiosity?
They're
and
curious about.
They just want to see
about your hair,
which this is not the case back home because And then I was asked. I remember I went to a house party in my early days, and then there was a Polish guy, and he was very. We were playing games, and then later he just came to me and asked me, by the way, I just want to know, why is your palm this white and your skin is
what?
Yeah. Yeah. And then he kept
really.
Yeah.
Actually, I never noticed that.
Yeah. So why is this the case?
It's true.
I really didn't have.
Oh my goodness! But but even for him, his palm should be
a bit white.
A bit white, or maybe it's the same.
No,
I've never even.
I think now you should start checking. Yeah, you should.
But it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah,
that's so weird. And what did you say?
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know how you answered that because I feel like it's so weird.
For me, I was just like, I don't know. Maybe it's God's creation, but I don't have any explanation.
The uniqueness, yeah.
So
because I always tell him, okay, because this place is planned because there's sun all the time.
Yeah, and then I use it every day. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. How do you answer that, guys? How do you tell someone that this place is? How do you explain that?
Yeah, so such curiosity is sometimes, So
I think my own is
ready
actually,
to
yes.
Such
my own is like taking the bus then, like, and when the bus is so full. Actually, in my school, when I studied, in the whole section, like, it was I and one lady and praise. We are the only black.
Wow.
During the graduation,
so if you are not going to school that day, it's just praise on her own.
Yes,
and
during the graduation, we were the only black people. Wow. Like thousands of people that were there, we were the only black people. So mine used to be like the stare. Yeah. Like people before when I started, like I used to be like, why is she staring at me that way? Like, oh my god! And people will stare at you. And when you look at them, they're like this. I mean, if you stare at me, at least if I look at you, you smile.
Just smile, and
I'm like, okay, it's fine. But when they stare,
or just say hi.
Yes, and they stare at you, and you stay back at them, and then they're like, like don't stare, just And I also got the hair, but usually I get old people like,
people are the more curious.
Then I don't know what they were saying. Okay, they were just telling, like, I love your hair. Especially when I let out my hair like that. I got it. So guys,
so staring. I think
So what do you say to someone that's coming to Poland?
Okay, that? You just be ready. Just expect that people will look at you because I am told that they're curious.
Yeah, it's just curiosity. It's not hate or something like that, but. For us, it was a shock for us to see people stare at you, but we got used to it.
Because it's not the case in the UK. It's not the case in the
because
US.
there are more black,
more diversity.
People of color. She is black. It's not people Okay.
And then another thing, my experience as a black person. How is it like? Just get ready to answer the question if Africa is safe.
Telling man, I'm not in security.
No, I was just saying. I don't know.
I can imagine because the news is always propagating like bad, showing the bad part. That's why I love what Waldemar is doing. If you don't know Waldemar, you need to go and watch. He's really bringing Africa to the world because I mean, every country has its good and bad and all that.
But so much things have been said that are not good about Africa.
Yeah, I also get that in my especially now that Boko Haram, there's war with Boko Haram. Don't go there because Boko Haram will kill you.
Yeah. No. So I had a friend who was curious. He was saying he wants to come to Africa, but he was like, he has been around the world, like all over the world, but then in his map, like he has his application where he showed me and everything, and then in Africa, he has never been to any country in Africa. And I was like, what is the reason?
You should go to Kenya.
Yeah, he said,
you should go to South Africa.
Yeah, I just know it's not safe.
To Tanzania. Yeah. Actually, I want to come to Tanzania. I'm saving my money to go to Tanzania because, oh my God, they have beautiful island. Yeah. I really want to go. Zanzibar.
I want to go to Zanzibar, actually. Like,
oh my God. I want to go to Zanzibar, guys. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, that is where they
come, please.
I love the blue sea. I love it's quite expensive actually. It's not that cheap to be go to Zanzibar.
But then you don't need any visa or anything.
No, I don't think I need visa. All I need is money.
That's what
Yes, that's actually what people ask, is Africa safe? I mean,
so they just want to know where you're going there. I hear there's so many thieves there. I'm like, I'm coming from Africa. I feel safe in my own country. So yeah. So
I think another one I get is like, you know me, like during summer I usually have my summer hair. My summer hair is I always have an afro kind of hair, and not like black hair. Like I try to put colors and something like that. So, and I usually get this question like, oh, are you from the US? Are you from the United States? I'm like, no.
So they think every
black is from the US. Even when I went for one job interview then, and the lady was speaking with me, and she's like, oh, and after during the conversation she's like, oh, I thought you're from the US. I'm like, no, I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I thought you were from the US.
Have already read your CV and see everything.
But I wrote that. But okay, in my CV, but you see that I went to secondary school or something like that, or my university, my bachelor's degree was in Nigeria. But she's like, oh, but I thought you're from the US. I'm like, no. Wow. Is that a criteria? Actually, yes, we are looking. I'm like, okay. Wow. I'm sorry, sis, but I'm from Nigeria. Yes, people always, even when I go on the street and people start giving me American accent, hey, you come here? I'm like, I'm not from the US. I'm not from the US. Wow. I speak English, but I'm not from the US. Sorry.
Wow. And then another thing, being black in here, I think for me, maybe you tell your experience. I am used to, we're very interactive back in Africa, back home. Very interactive. Anyone you can meet, a stranger it's not your friend, but is someone you can talk to. Yeah. So adapting to the Polish lifestyle and attitude
of minding your business.
Oh yeah. So we don't mind our business. No, we do.
Africans, we don't mind our business. I'm sorry.
We mind our business, but it's just that you're welcoming. Yeah. Exactly. Even before you.
Do you even know anybody from your neighbor in your house
now?
Yes.
Apart from saying "chesh" when you feel like doing so. No.
Where I lived previously, I knew nobody, but here, yes, of course, I've been living here for 3 years. I know, but I don't. It's also that's it.
And then back home, if you're moving into a new place, you literally go and introduce yourself.
Yes, you go, and those people can even bring you housewarming gift and tell you, tell you you're welcome, or maybe bake you something. Yes, let us know something. Yeah, it's weird. Like you can even die and nobody knows you.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What we mean, like Africans don't mind our business. Like we mind our business, but
there's this social
connection. Like we want to always make sure that you're comfortable and all that. I mean, Polish people do it when they are comfortable with you. Like I have my Polish family and all that, and they once in a while they call and check up on me, and that's it.
But it's just that when
you have your
people and it's your cycle.
And it's difficult to get into those type if you don't belong.
So that was somehow not very much okay for me, but I'm
getting used to it. Because you have to you still need to finish your studies. That's another. So when you're in Poland and you see something like that, we told you. So
don't be surprised. Yes.
And I think another thing about that I feel weird is like people always ask me, why Poland?
Oh yes.
All the places in the world. Why Poland?
Why Poland?
I don't know what to
start explaining again and again the same thing.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what. When I say, so why did you choose Poland? I thought everywhere in the world. Poland is a nice place. Poland is city. I mean, for us students,
center of Europe, you can go anywhere.
For us students, if you're thinking of coming from Africa, so if you're thinking about where to study. Like if you think about the expenses, if you think about UK, Canada, America, Poland is another good place that has very good educational
education is also
system
very nice.
That you can go. So that's why we're here. Poland is good. We want to come and study, and everybody migrates. Everybody moves. I've seen
everyone.
Like everybody migrates. So and for us it's easier for us to come and study here. So that is why I'm here. Every time I have to explain why Poland is so cold. Yes, we know. We just looking for greener pasture.
Oh, very nice. You have reminded me something.
Why Poland? Oh my God! How can I explain to you that?
So I think for me those were the only.
I think another thing I also find weird then was trying to change my accent. Like you be talking and the person like, I don't understand you.
Really?
And the person is speaking Polish, speaking English to
the
me
Polish accent.
with Polish accent, and you expect me to change my accent.
And it was actually for me today. I was going to do the printing of what I showed you, and then the lady in the printing place, the stationery place, she was like, the email is not working. Go to the computer and print there. But I didn't understand. I'm like, sorry. Sorry. And then I think she got annoyed. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Then she started to slow down.
Yeah.
So it was mixing of her everything.
Yeah. And people always, I don't have to.
But at least you become patient. And
yes, when someone says I don't. Okay, that doesn't mean that when someone says I don't understand you, I'll try to speak. But most time they want you to. Do you want me to form an accent?
Yeah, which you can't really fake.
I can't really fake my accent. Yeah, I try to speak better for you to understand, but I cannot fake and try to speak British accent or speak in American accent or Canadian accent just to fit in. I feel like it's not comfortable for me, because I cannot do it for long. Like when I speak with you, this is how I speak. So why should I? It was quite difficult for me at school. All my friends, some of them, I don't understand you. I'm like, you just have to get used to this accent. My friend in school, she now said when I'm talking and other people are like, I don't understand Princess. She's like, I understand, let me interpret to you. And she's like, because we have studied for 2 years and like, I understand Princess, let me explain to you.
That's very nice.
I mean, I don't expect you to change your accent, and also you shouldn't expect me to also change my accent and all that. So and I think that's it. Apart from generally things are okay, like at first you have the shock and then you just get used to it. Staring is for sure, and people also reading in the buses is sometimes funny. I've
been in a situation where the lady was pretending to take a selfie, and she was actually making sure that I appear in the selfie.
Someone was taking your picture without letting you.
I think she wanted to show that I'm not a black person. I wanted to forget the language. If you are okay learning the Polish language is one of the hardest. It's not
languages for me. It's the hardest. So even harder than Mandarin.
Just be ready to being in situations where you're not getting a service because the person cannot speak the language and they're not open to want to.
That's how what it is to be in black in Poland.
So either you learn the basics language.
You should learn. Or we encourage you to learn because there's so many things you need to do. So many things. Like down to getting an apartment for yourself, to visiting the doctor, to going to the shop to get yourself something.
You're looking for this.
You're looking for your character
offices.
I mean, they still speak a little bit of English, but like getting something from the grocery store, to buying a bus ticket when you don't know how to use you need to speak Polish. At least need to try a little bit. Sometimes it's frustrating that I can't speak. Like whenever I really need something and I can't speak, it's frustrating. But we encourage you to.
You don't understand.
So there is it, guys. That is already. I said there is it. That's like Nigeria. There is it. Yes, guys. We have come to the end of this video. Like we said, these are just our personal experiences. We got used to all of them, and we are fine now. And we are just sharing so that when you come or whenever if you have witnessed this, you shouldn't find it offensive or something.
Maybe everyone has experienced this.
Yes,
you can relate.
You can relate to it, and I mean, if you even relate, please leave it in the comment section. Let's know if you actually can relate to this kind of things. And that is it, guys. As always, please go subscribe to her channel, support her, and also encourage this channel by also subscribing. And what else? That's it.
Give the video a
thumbs up, subscribe, and tell everybody you know. And until next time, bye. Thank you. I enjoyed my
me too. I think I would be